I'm here at Circuit Mont-Tremblant, which, as you would expect, is in Mont-Tremblant, Quebec. I was invited here by Nissan Canada to come to the Nissan Micra Cup. It is one of the most affordable ways to get into motorsport with a new vehicle. So we're going to be showing you a little bit about what's going on here because it's mostly all about the racing. But there's a little bit more going on with the enthusiast community here too, and I think it's really awesome. So we're going to show you what's going on the race today, show you some of the cars, and go over everything happening here this weekend at the Circuit Mont-Tremblant for the Nissan Micra Cup. I already know what you're thinking. Why would you ever want to race a Nissan Micra? And I'll admit it certainly sounds like a strange thing at first, but when you think about it, for $22,000 Canadian, you're getting a car that's ready to go on the racetrack, and then you're ready to go. You get 6 races a year between Ontario and Quebec, and you just get to have fun. And it's more about the actual driver's skill than it is about the car, because really the cars are all the same. You know, if they break down or crash, then you're out of luck, but the cars themselves are all identical. So it comes down to true driver skill when it comes to a championship race such as this. And I think that's really cool. But more so than that is the fact that the enthusiasts are just as involved with an event like this as the manufacturer. And it's something that I talk about quite a lot, maybe not so much on Test Drive, but certainly when I'm talking to other people about cars in the real world. And the one thing that stuck with me is if you buy a Porsche, you buy a Ferrari, you buy a Lamborghini, you expect to be invited to events like this. But you buy a Nissan Micra, not so much. But when you do get invited to it, I think it's a really cool thing. Not only do you get to go to the race and watch it, they actually invited the Nissan Micra owners to participate in a concours d'élégance of sorts, to be able to drive their car in a little parade along the track during the lunch hour just after the race finished. How cool is that to be able to take your car on a track like this, even driving it at speeds that are pretty slow? It's pretty cool. This is an awesome track, and to be able to do that really is something special. I think that's a memory that people are going to have if they've bought their car and they were able to come up here. They're going to be so excited that they were able to take part in something that is really unique and special. They probably didn't expect would happen anyway. So I think it's something really cool that Nissan did here. It's more than just the race, like I said. It's more about the enthusiast community behind it. And yes, there are Micra enthusiasts. There's a lot of them. In fact, even though the footage that we have here doesn't show that many, there were a lot more of them on the Saturday. We also got here pretty early on the Sunday to film all of this. So believe it or not, there's a lot going on here that you might not have thought about before. Who would have known? Nissan Micras on a racetrack.